One interesting thing about the law of sines, I want you to consider these two triangles. These two triangles, when we're doing the law of sines, recall that we are using, for example, in this angle, it's this side. Like if this is A, this is sine of A. And an angle here and over here. There's an issue. Look at these two triangles. These two triangles are interesting. This angle here is the same as this angle here. This side length here is the same as this side length here. And this side length is the same as this side length. It's just in one case it's swung this way, and in another case it's swung this way. And so if you are looking at this angle and these two sides as the three pieces of information you have using the law of sines, your triangle could be this triangle or this triangle. This is what we call the ambiguous case. We don't know. We don't know which of the two triangles it is. So we're going to do an example and show how we can find both possible triangles. So it says in each triangle ABC, and there's two, the measure of angle A is 35, the measure of side A is 15, and the measure of side B here, whoops, A is 11, yeah, and B is 15. Sorry, I'm reading backwards. Find the measure of angle B. Now notice it could be two different things. So we're going to use this. We're going to use sine A over A equals sine B over B. And let's plug everything in. So this is sine 35 over 11 equals sine B over 15. And if you multiply both sides by 15, would you agree that you get sine B equals 15 sine 35 over 11? Can we agree to that? Okay, and let's figure out what that is.
Couldn't you do cross product?
You can, and you'll get the exact same thing.
Oh.
All right, so 15 sine 35 divided by 11. Hang on, I'm worried about my use of parentheses. There we go. Okay, 0.7821. So B equals inverse sine 0.7821. And remember what I just showed you, whoops, on the calculator about the answer button. You're going to do inverse sine and then use that negative key to bring up your last answer. And I'm going to get 51 degrees. 51 degrees, roughly 51 degrees. So we're going to say the measure of angle B equals 51 degrees. However, there is that 51 degrees would be this guy right here, right? We've got to find this guy, and the way we're going to do that is our old friend, the unit circle. So Would you agree, 0.7821, if this is 1, 0.7821 is maybe right about there, right? So I'm going to draw a line right across. That gives me this angle. And I need this angle. So this one right here is 51 degrees. That's this guy. The other angle that I need is this one. How do I get that? Do you remember?
You add 51 plus 2, 5, 10.
Nope. That'll take me right back to where I am.
9 minus 51 times 2.
How about this? You know that if you go all the way to here, that's 180, right? And you know that this is 51, so this is 51. So how about 180 minus 51? And that gives us 129. So, or 129 degrees.